team. Second of all, I thought our offense line, any good football team, the offense line is going to kind of take it on their shoulders, and they did in that second half. And our backs ran really hard. That's the hardest our backs have run here in a little while. Moody, I thought, did a great job with pad level. Gillislee ran hard, and then Demps really ran hard, but also showed that blazing speed that separates them. Our receivers, I thought, were still not where we need to be, but they did better. Deontay and Carl Moore, we got a little bit of a rotation in there. We tried to take a couple shots to DeBose, which will continue to grow that group the best we can. Defensive line, we had a nice little rotation going as well, and that's, to have those guys make the plays that they made. You can't just keep them in there the whole time. You have to rotate them, especially in that heat. And then special teams was finally the way it's supposed to look around here. And Janoris really, Rainey went down with I'm not sure exactly the injury, but I'll let you know here in a minute. But he was fine for next week. And he was out, and Janoris did a really good job. Dempsey hit a nice job on kickoff return as well. I'd like to thank our fans. That was, that was hot. That was a tough one today, and that's for them to stick around and be loud and cause a few false starts and cause a few timeouts. That was hats off to our fans, and really appreciate what they did for us.
Urban, you had a great second half, and it seemed like a lot of the true freshmen really made their impact felt. Jalen Watkins, Cody Riggs, on and on and on. Sharif Floyd, just your thoughts on
yeah, I think that freshman class is really starting to come on. You're starting to get even the guys you don't see very much of, like Neron Ball, and then Cody Riggs and Josh Shaw started on kickoff for the first time. I think 6 or 7 were true freshmen on starting kickoff, and did a great. Robert Clark did a heck of a job. He pierced one, and those are all really good young players, and they have to be. And we're starting to find some of them. And there's some other young ones coming on. Those young receivers. Dunbar and Dunk haven't got in the game, but they're really coming on as well. We need them all. We all know. I love when Sharif gets up and he plays with enthusiasm, fires that Gator chomp at people, and you love when he gets warned by the official, not a penalty. It kind of got me fired up. But that's they're starting to really surface. And Jeremy Brown got a full body cramp, and so you had 3 freshmen going to play for him, and that was we're down corners now, and that was really good by Riggsy, by Shaw, and by Jalen Watkins. And if there's a better corner right now than the number one, the guy we got, I think he's as good a corner as there is in the country, Janoris.
Pat, and then Mike. Pat,
do you think you guys kind of found your offensive identity in the second half?
I think we did. I think you saw some play action, then you saw handing the ball off to some pretty good backs and an offense line trying to control. That's kind of what I think we are. I still don't know. I think that's a good defense. I don't think it's as good as the one we'll face next week. But I haven't studied them yet. But to answer your question, Pat, I think we're still searching. I can't say that's the answer. That's kind of what we want to be, a very physical offense that has backs that run real hard, and then a quarterback that can throw it in there, and receivers make plays, and you started to see that in the second half. A little more traditional than we're used to.
Do you think maybe this team grew up a little in the second half?
There's no question they did. There's no question they did. I saw the sideline. I saw the locker room. That was a couple tears and a couple of eyes in there because they wanted to win this one so bad, and that was kind of neat to see.